Alright, so I'm about to react to one more video by Spill. I'm gonna subscribe to Spill because apparently this is interesting to watch. And it premiered on February 10th, 2019, and somebody said, it would be interesting if you watched this chick, or, so. Spill, I do not take any credit for this video. This is all Spill's video, and this is 43 minutes. I'm not about to watch this for no 43 fucking minutes. Are you kidding me? This shit's 43 fucking minutes. You know what? This might be interesting, so let's see. 43 fucking minutes? God damn. That's a lot of minutes. That's fucking almost an hour. But who knows if I'm gonna be up that late. We'll see. Whatever.
The Ace family has been involved in multiple controversies for the past few months,
Totally did.
And some of their fans are starting to question their loyalty to the family. Disclaimer: please do not send any hate or threats to the people involved. Be constructive, not hateful. Also, I know this tea is kinda cold, but because this was such a highly requested video, I wanted to take a really in-depth approach to the controversy. So let's start from the very beginning.
It's kinda scary.
On March 14th, 2018, the Ace family uploaded a video announcing their first annual charity basketball game.
What that means is I'm going to challenge anyone with a support system, whether that be a YouTuber,
His wife is
whether
so
that
hot.
be a celebrity, whether that be an artist. So the challenge is playing against me in a game of one-on-one. We will be playing up to 21 ones and twos, but we're also going to be playing for $50,000. And the winner gets to decide what charity the money goes to.
Scam.
But I'm also going to have a second challenger for a 3-point contest.
They still have to pay to 50,000.
Yes.
So you trying to put 100,000 on this game?
Yes.
Then, on March 31st, Austin, the A in Ace, posted a video announcing who his opponents would be, and he also announced an additional element to the charity game.
And lastly, to spice it up a little bit, the person I pick for the one-on-one competition, after he's done taking an L, we're going to play 5-on-5. He will pick his 4 other guys, and I will pick my 4 other guys. And the winner of that game will receive a $100,000 check to donate to charity. Each player on that team will get a portion of the money to donate to their charity of choice.
In both videos, Austin and Catherine, the C in Ace, say they will be giving away $100,000 to charity at the game. But on June 30th, the day of the contest, the check only read $75,000, leaving $25,000 unaccounted for. Plus, on May 20th, Austin said the event sold out in 1 second. Ace family, we can't thank you all enough. You guys gave me the best birthday gift I could have ever asked for. For a charity basketball event, the tickets sold out in 1 second. We get to see over 9K of you beautiful people. This event is going to be insane. The Galen Center, which hosted the game, can hold 10,258 people. Tickets sold for $45 each, meaning the Ace family could have made $461,610 in ticket sales alone. Austin addressed some of the questions about where the money went in an Instagram Live.
Okay, so he sold 9,100 tickets to rent out the venue of 9,100 people. And just to rent out the venue for that type of, call it, event, cost a lot of money. Renting out the venue, that's just one piece of the pie. And then you got USC, who was the ticket holders of the event. Ace family members had to purchase their tickets through USC. They got a percentage of the ticket sales. They took $11 from each ticket. So if the tickets were $45 and they took $11 from each ticket, that means tickets are really like $34. That's another piece of the pie. We have to pay for security. Not only was security expensive, but we had to add on extra security. We had to pay for ambulance just to be there on spot, just in case somebody got hurt. We have staff members. We had to pay for them to provide food for our Ace family members. The concession stand. USC had to provide the food and for their staff to be working that. So that's more expenses, right? And then we had the lights. The lights had to be on, right? In the gym, we couldn't just rent out the gym. We need lights, right? So people can see and we can play and you guys can see us, right? The lights are very expensive. Just to have our merch there for you guys to be able to purchase, that's an expense. They took a percentage from that as well. Just having our little booth set up, right? They charged us for that. Yeah. For the people that were working the shot clocks and running the scoreboard and stuff like that, the basketball to actually work, that's an expense. That's a staff member we have to pay. pay. Live stream is a huge one. This pie is getting so big.
Donating $75,000 is a great accomplishment, and Austin and Catherine did have to pay for the venue and lots of other costs associated with hosting a major event. But why lie about the initial amount they were donating? And why not be upfront from the beginning about where all the money made was going? Despite all this, their fans still supported them. When one of your favorite fellow YouTube family creates a charity basketball game and gives $75,000 to charity, then hits another milestone of 9 million subs, I'm incredibly proud of them and can't wait to be in their shoes one day soon. I don't know why people keep saying the Ace Family charity game was a scam and they're not donating the money. Obviously, you've never seen a single one of their videos to know that both Austin and Catherine aren't like that just because they haven't said the charity they're donating to. The Ace Family did not steal from the charity. It costs money to do these events. The place wasn't free. When was the last time you guys gave back? I bet it was no $75,000 for clean water. At least they're giving back. Doesn't that matter at the end of the day? Take a clout pill.
Take a clout.
On August 16th, Austin tweeted out a message saying he was robbed. Tonight, our house got broken into. I'm overwhelmed, angry, sad, hurt. So many emotions I'm feeling right now. Thank God my family and I are safe. That's the only thing that matters. He also posted a few updates to Snapchat with his daughter Elle, the E in Ace, outside their home with the police.
Yeah, I know. There's cop cars everywhere. They're inside the house right now checking. I know, baby. I know. Okay. This is some up. Literally walk in the house. The house is pitch black. We're tired as hell because we've been at Disney for the past 6. That's how you know it's a robbery when you got
First of all,
4 cars out here and about 8 total cops involved. Some more cops just pulled up. It's probably a total of 10 cops now. Never in a million years would I ever thought the Ace Family house would get broken into. And it's here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
fake ass police.
And they're still in the house. All I gotta say is whoever broke into our crib, karma is it. And best believe something about to happen to you. It may not happen today, tomorrow, but best believe something about to happen to you.
Later that day, the Ace Family posted a vlog to their channel about the robbery, showing footage of Austin and Catherine going through their home with the cops. Soon after the vlog went up, some fans accused the Ace Family of faking the robbery for views. So the Ace Family got robbed and they had no security, no cameras or alarm system, and the cops just basically gave the police report on camera? LMAO, sus as Like, y'all did not just stage a robbery. YouTubers be wildin'. LOL, how does the Ace Family have time to make a thumbnail when their house had been robbed? While other fans and fellow creators defended them. I don't care what the Ace Family did recently. Them getting robbed is not funny and karma. Do you forget that there is a child? Let me repeat, a child that lives there? No matter how much money you have to get back on your feet, that traumatizes you. Just heard about the Ace Family faking getting robbed. Never seen any of their stuff, but I did get a small glimpse of what they're like when I played in their charity basketball game. I don't know all the facts, but what I can say is they don't seem the type to fake something so serious. After fans started calling out the Ace Family, All Tea All Shade made a video on the situation and provided screenshots allegedly showing Austin hiring actors dressed as police officers. Hello, my name is Debbie Moss. I am Austin McBroom's financial advisor. We recently hired your company to provide a few actors to star in a video shoot in LA. Would you please email me a copy of the invoice on file for these services? The customer's name is Austin McBroom. Thank you for your time. Regards, Debbie. However, Drama Alert emailed the company mentioned in All Tea All Shades video, and this is what they emailed back. Hello, that is a fake invoice. The company name is wrong and tax is not 10.2%. Though we do not disclose who we work with, our company has never been in contact with anyone from the Ace Family. On August 18th, Catherine posted a statement on Twitter. I'm sitting here thinking about everything that's been going on for the past couple days, and I wanted to say thank you to all our supporters for all of your prayers and love. I don't usually address all the stuff haters, watchers, and envious people make up about us. At the end of the day, they will always come up with slander and smear to tear down the very fabric that makes up the Ace Family and our army of followers. Some will do it to generate views and profit from our success, and others simply out of envy. So like I said, I don't normally address all the BS that goes around against us. But this time, they're not only attacking the integrity of our family, but that of the LAPD, and this is where Austin and I draw the line. to attack those who risk their lives on a daily basis to protect our communities and our families by suggesting that they would participate in a staged robbery amounts to slander. To suppose that the police officers that responded to a robbery call were paid to act in a vlog or a staged robbery is ridiculous. It doesn't only attack the integrity of our family, it takes time away from a relevant issue, which is the safety of our family and our home, as well as the integrity of our police department. The police officers that responded to our call actually risked their lives when they stormed into our home. Whomever broke into our home took a kitchen knife to obviously fight their way in out of our home should they have encountered resistance, which created a very violent situation. The purpose of the last video we posted was to simply share how serious the invasion of privacy is around us and our home. I haven't been able to sleep for months due to the influx of people coming to my home, and this was the last straw. Please know that we take our safety and those around me very seriously. Thanks again to those who support and respect us. You mean everything to us. On August 19th, Keemstar posted a copy of the police report to his Twitter account. Austin retweeted Keemstar's tweet and said, "It's sad that Keemstar had to show everyone our damn police report to prove that our house getting broken into is real. Public service announcement. For everyone who's obsessed with holding your time is up. We ain't got time for that." But some fans thought the police report was fake. First of all, it's fishy how he's the only one that has the police report because the Ace family never had it and neither does LAPD. Second, where's the case number and officer info on this report? They faked a robbery and won't own up to it. Stop supporting the sociopath family. Did you Google to find that fake police report? I did. See how the lines get bolder, then thinner in the fill-out section of the template, while Ace Fam's lines fade in and out? That's from someone printing this template and copying it onto look-alike police report paper. One fan even made a Twitter thread analyzing the handwriting on the report, concluding that Catherine's brother Ryan actually wrote it. I don't know for sure if the police report was faked. There's compelling arguments on both sides, and it is pretty easy to fake a police report. But with all that being said, I don't think Keemstar would risk legal trouble by knowingly publishing a false report. On August 23rd, YouTuber Atozi uploaded a video dissecting why the robbery seemed fake. Here are some of his most compelling points. Posing for a thumbnail and the tone of the vlog.
The child to cover her face like she's crying. They try to take this reality TV approach to how they're creating their content. Like, it's so cliche, but it's completely dominating its genre, so people just eat this up. But anyway, you have this peaceful bliss intro, and then it just cuts to, our house was robbed.
The broken glass and shattered sliding door.
If you were a robber, would you A, break the glass around the door handle to then unlock the door and pull it open? Or would you B, smash a larger hole at the bottom of the door for a larger mess and better YouTube thumbnail? Then lay down on your hands and knees, then crawl through that small hole, somehow without leaving any prints of your hands nor knees nor even stepping on this glass, to crawl through this little hole, to then somehow stand up, open the door, and let your friend in. If you answered B, I think you might have robbed the Ace family because no one does that.
The police asked Austin for permission to take the knife for fingerprinting.
There's just something off about it. After they confirmed that the robber took a knife from downstairs and brought it upstairs, wouldn't a cop's reaction be, okay, don't touch that, this is evidence, and then just seal it right there?
The alarm system in their home. In Austin's vlog, they explained they heard the glass pieces dripping onto the floor.
As soon as I put the keys down, I hear glass dropping.
This is odd because if glass shattered, the alarm should have gone off and they would have heard that over the sound of the glass.
In the background, that right there, that's an alarm sensor, and you can see it's turned on. So it wouldn't have been your alarm that triggered this?
The CCTV in their home.
Where's your camera footage? Because after I've gone back to your channel, I've now seen that you've actually had a video where you say you have CCTV, and you don't only say that you have cameras, but you also say your neighbors have cameras. So why was this not mentioned in this video at all?
The fingerprint unit taking 3 days to come to the house.
3 days sounds a bit long. Definitely for stuff to be used as evidence? What if this was like an insurance fraud attempt, and they just gave him 3 days to cover all the tracks? It just doesn't sound right at all. I didn't see a single cop with gloves on while dealing with evidence or anything like that.
As much as he wants to believe the robbery was real, he ends up concluding there are too many weird questions and details in the video for it to be taken at face value. On August 24th, the Ace family uploaded a response video to all the backlash. They told the full story of what happened the day of the robbery, then they addressed some of the controversy. Why Austin was filming after the break-in.
Austin is more likely the person to film anything going on at any time. I'm more like living in that moment and kind of like figuring things out.
But I think it was more about our privacy, because you guys don't know this, but at the time, I was in the middle of shooting a documentary of how we don't have any privacy, of just, people coming to the house
That's your
nonstop.
fault.
This is everything, like everything that we need to show the Ace family.
That this is real.
Why they posted the video and posed for a thumbnail.
At that point, like, everything had kind of settled down. And so I look at Austin and I'm like, are we gonna like post this? Like, are we gonna share this?
Liar.
And he's like, yeah, we have to. People think that like views is about money and greed, and not everything in life is about money and greed. We wanted our Ace family members to view this video because of how important it was. And so right when I'm standing over the glass, I'm thinking like, hey, we need to take a thumbnail. Like that's like that comes to mind as a YouTuber. Like that's what we do for a living. Austin goes like this, hands the camera to Ollie. He takes a thumbnail, takes 1 second. Elle went like this because she was so tired. And she was like, I don't want to take pictures or I don't want to be on the camera. So please, for those who were like, oh, well, who gets robbed and takes a thumbnail?
Yeah, we got robbed, but at the end of the day, we were all safe. So it was okay to take a thumbnail at that time.
Response to people who accused them of faking the robbery.
I've never seen him this traumatized or this upset in my life. And what sucks is that people had the audacity to say that we faked this, that we staged this. And I just feel like that was the last thing, like that was a punch in the face. Like, here we are being so honest with you guys. Yeah, like anything could have happened, and then here someone is making a fake receipt of like us paying for cop actors. Like, these are real cops that were in our home. That's against the law to do that, to fake a receipt. We just got robbed and then we have to deal with that on top of it. It sucks that we have to feel like we have to prove that we got robbed when here we are living the actual experience.
Austin and Catherine spent the rest of the video talking about how the robbery has affected their physical lives and their emotional well-being. On September 7th, Atozy uploaded a second video responding to his first video and updating his audience with additional information. At the beginning of the video, he says he now believes the Ace family was robbed, but he still thinks a lot of things about their original video were weird. He spends most of the video talking about the crazy comments he got, but he does read out one comment addressing some of the things he pointed out in his first video. So honestly, to refute the whole fingerprinting thing, cops don't fingerprint every scene immediately, especially if it's a non-emergency. It costs a lot of money and takes a lot of time. It's dumb, but that's unfortunately how the system is. Most of the prints of the scene are going to be from people who live at the house anyways, so they do have to take elimination prints from anyone who has access there. Once they do that, CSI compares any of the prints they found to the elimination prints to see if there are prints that belongs to anyone who doesn't live there. This process alone is going to be long as especially in a house that size. In other words, some of the police behavior Atozy pointed out in his video actually makes sense in the real world, but it doesn't explain everything weird about the Ace family's video.
They got an app?
2 months after the robbery, on October 4th, the Ace family released a video announcing the second version of their app with new exclusive video content.
Elle's video is now live on the Ace Family app. Click that link and sign up and be a member.
You guys would get live streams of anything in general. We want to be able to have like a platform to do our live streams. There are going to be like a lot of exciting things. I'm going to have my corners, all of my videos in there that I really want to do. I'm so excited. And then Austin's going to have his stuff.
Our corners are coming very soon. Stay tuned.
The app has some free features like wallpapers, quotes, and access to a merch store. However, there's also a paid section of the app with members-only videos. Subscribers can pay either $2.99 per month or $30 per year. The relaunch version went live on October 6th with a live stream and a video featuring Elle. But according to subscribers, there hasn't been updated content since November. Just got charged for the Ace Family app. When will there be content? This really sucks. I just canceled my Ace Family membership. I defended the Ace Family since day one. I've been there since their first video was uploaded, but wow, they have really gone downhill as individuals. I used to love everything they did, but now they are crossing too many lines. I've been wondering why you guys are still charging people that have the membership on the app. You guys haven't posted since November 30th, 2018. I'm not trying to sound rude. Love you, Ace Family. Is anything new going to happen on the Ace Family app? I've been paying monthly for my subscription, but nothing has happened in a while. Was just wondering if anything new was coming soon. And other fans have been asking Austin and Catherine when there would be a restock on the app. When are you guys restocking the Ace Family app merch? And when are you guys going to make the animated Ace Family phone case for the 6S? Also, I just got a membership. Better now than never, and I don't regret it. Love you guys. I was just on the Ace Family app and everything is sold. When will there be a restock? On January 6, 2019, the Ace family uploaded a video announcing their $100,000 basketball contest.
So our first video in the new year was a video dedicated to all of our Ace family members. So now we want to do something fun and entertaining for the social media world. So let me explain. I know you all read the title, and that is exactly what it is. So here are the rules. Location, Los Angeles. Date, Friday, January 11th. Time, to be announced. We're only picking 20 contestants. Obviously picked by Austin, Catherine L, and Alea. Names will be picked out of a hat for shooting order. Contestants must shoot from 10 different spots on the court. Whoever makes 10 shots in a row first wins $100K.
Yeah, right.
All ages and genders are welcome. It sounds pretty easy to me. If you think you can do it, hit us up. If you think your favorite YouTuber or celebrity can do it, make sure you tag them. Guys, it's a free $100K. You don't have to pay to enter, although we suggest, it's up to you, but we suggest whoever wins donates a portion to charity.
While Austin does say they wanted to do something fun and entertaining for the social media world, he never states that Ace family members were excluded from being contestants. From the way he describes it, the challenge sounds more like a fun event for YouTube that involves all their fans. He even addressed the audience directly, asking them to reach out if they think they can do it.
That scares me.
Naturally, fans were excited and started commenting under the video asking to be considered. Damn, the one time I wish I was good at basketball. Yo, Austin, pick me, bro. I swear I can hit 10 threes in a row. I'm 15 and play for my high school, and I'm good. This opportunity would be so amazing, and I would never forget it. But when Austin tweeted out the names of a few contestants, they were all big YouTubers and celebrities. Fans were disappointed when they saw the two lists. Actually not watching the Ace family anymore. I can't stand people who lie. It's all about fame, not the fans.
Right?
I'm officially done with the Ace family. So many Ace family members wanted to participate in their shootout, but yet they picked celebrities and other YouTubers? You could have just made an Ace family member $100,000 richer, but I rest my case. You said this was a giveaway for the Ace family members, not a bunch of celebrities and YouTubers who don't even need the money. Shake my head. What a cheap scam. I mean, I don't want to sound dramatic or anything, but the Ace family's recent giveaway, basically everyone that participated in that is famous or rich. So how exactly was this a giveaway to their fan base? After seeing all the backlash, Austin tweeted out a statement. And for the people who are saying why aren't we picking Ace family members for the contest, if you're an Ace family member, you know we always do stuff for our Ace family members. You guys are always thought of first, but this time we wanted to do something fun for other creators or celebs. Fans didn't respond well to his tweets, but I thought at first you said it was for fans, all ages, that lived in the LA area or Cali. Yeah, it's stupid. Are they actually appreciative of us? Don't come at me, they used to show us so much love. Now I don't see it as much. Yes, but they don't need the money. I know you do stuff for the Ace fam, but why are you giving away $100K to people who don't need it? I guess they chose popular people because then he can spread the money with an inside job. If he chooses fans, he can't lie to them and will have to give the whole amount. Fast forward to January 12th, the day after the shootout. The Ace family uploaded the shootout video revealing who actually won the $100,000. Two of Austin's friends, who happened to be college basketball players, came to watch, and Austin asked them to try the challenge. One of them ended up winning the money, despite not officially being in the contest.
Oh, here
While
we
the
go.
second
This.
100K giveaway drama was going on, the Ace family was involved in another controversy known as the Lollipop video.
Remember that?
On January 7th, a video from Austin's Snapchat leaked on Twitter showing Austin buying Catherine's little sister a penis-shaped lollipop. Here's the video.
What'd you say? What'd you say? What are you trying to get to? You love what? Oh, God. You don't need that. Come here. Show Catherine what you have in your hand. Show Catherine. Show her. She says a lollipop. Are you really making me buy this lollipop right now? You really want it? Oh, God. Please, bro, put that in a bag right now. Keep that in the bag forever. Do not show that to anybody, okay? That's your little secret. Guys, I'm in so much trouble. But she said she was going to steal it if I didn't buy it, so better me buy it. Thanks for buying it. You really have to take that lollipop?
Can I show you? Look.
I promise you something. Don't show nobody that lollipop, okay?
Okay.
Thank you. Let's go.
She shows people.
Come on, let's go. Put that away. Put that lollipop away.
He told her to do that.
Oh, it's picking at me.
Guys, I'm not gonna lie. Catherine's sister is a savage. What do you... Oh my god. I gotta go. I'm leaving.
There was some debate on where they were. People initially thought they were in a sex shop, but other Twitter users have identified the store as Spencer's, a novelty gift store with some adult items. So the girl could have seen a Pokemon shirt and wanted to go into the store. However, it's still Austin's responsibility as the adult to guide her away from inappropriate items in the store. He also shifted the blame on Catherine's little sister, saying she would steal it if he didn't buy it for her. Again, it's Austin's responsibility as the adult. He should definitely not have purchased the lollipop for her, knowing what it actually was. Fans were pretty much universally against the lollipop video. I watched the Ace family because they're a family channel, but seeing this makes me so disgusted. Austin would never take Elle to the shop, but just because it wasn't his kid, he decides that it's okay? And film it? Disgusting. Unsubscribing right now. This is sick as hell. Why the f would you purchase a lollipop for a child from a sex store? If y'all needed more reason not to like the Ace family, here's your reason. I think it's immature to block someone for just stating that you did wrong to buy a kid an inappropriate object. The Ace family still has responded to the backlash on the video. On January 17th, Atozy uploaded a third video on the Ace family. In the video, he said Austin copyright striked his original video, even though it falls under fair use. This led Atozy to believe Austin filed the claim because of his personal feelings. Atozy also brought up two other people whose work wasn't properly credited by the Ace family. Not properly paying or crediting their original editor and cameraman.
This thing is a whole jumbled mess. Originally, we kicked it off amazingly, but it ended up taking a turn when me asking for what I deserve and what I made. Asking for too much in his definition. I guess he doesn't understand that when you work hard at this craft to make it look good, don't just put a video and slap it together in 2 seconds. I gave him discounts on my rates just because he was a homie and I was just trying to grow with him. I wasn't focused on the money. But where it got weird was when if you're not going to just credit me for the video I provide you with, then just pay me my regular rate. Know your worth. A lot of people out here, videographers and artists, don't get paid what they're worth all the time, and sometimes they don't even get credit. Their work just gets stolen. I had to ask multiple times to be credited. When people are that big, not everybody hears about stuff like this, you know, and when you have millions and you're just paying dirt change to someone, I was building with them long term, but it just became sour when credit was like, all right, I'll bless you when like I want to bless you, or like, you know, here's $150. I didn't ask for $100. I hope Austin and Catherine just treat people that help them build with a little more respect and think less of themselves, because it seems like the whole world is centered around you. Every time you guys are talking about giving back, you're also talking about the profits you're gonna make off shit. So when they posted these rumors about you making profit off the charity event, it's no like
Stealing designs and concepts from an independent artist.
Austin, from the Ace family, people go in and buy some of my products, which I used to do custom hats, and I used to make these bands. Called me and was like, I've been wearing them in the videos, and in a lot of my comments, I get a lot of good feedback asking me, where can I buy those, or where'd you get them from? Let's put something together. Let's, you know, try to figure out exactly on the business terms what you're trying to do with the brand or collaboration, or what you're doing will definitely work good with what I'm doing, because a lot of people already are on it. So I'm like, all right, for sure, it makes sense. Like, you know, I have the vision and you have the numbers, you have the people. So, you know, for me, instantly, I'm like, okay, this is a no-brainer, makes sense. I was like, all right, well, what I could do is I can make a couple exclusively for you, and then we could sell them, we could negotiate like the price. And then it just clicked to me. I was like, another thing was dope is I'm working on a truck that I'm about to drop. We can like basically do pop-ups where every band that I make exclusively for you, we pop up, we could sell them, and then, you know, this love. So he's like, yeah, bro, that's hard to elaborate more on the truck. So I tell him the whole get down about the truck and how I used to have a store, and now I feel like mobile is the new wave. He's like, oh man, that sounds genius. So like 2 days later, he hit me up. He was like, man, how's everything going with the bands, man? I want to try to put them on my website and stuff. I gave him like 2 or 3 more days, and then I hit him. I'm like, yeah, these are the ones I made for you. He was like, man, these is dope. But then he was like, I've been hella busy, bro, but I'm gonna link up with you. Maybe like a couple days later, I seen on YouTube, he was rocking the bands. He had on the bands, some bands that looked like my bands for him and his daughter. I just know my work, and I was like, so I hit him up, I'm like, bro, what's up with this? Me doing this fashion for so long, people do that, man. People get really influenced and rip you off so fast. But then when I just seen this truck.
Is that an ice cream truck?
On January 28th, the Ace family uploaded a video titled Saying Goodbye, Taking a Break from YouTube. we will miss you guys.
Liars.
Austin and Catherine told their fans their life had been crazy with different projects and raising their newborn daughter Alea. They also addressed the controversy around their app.
Unfortunately, we had a situation where there were a few people who are part of the Ace family team who just weren't handling things the right way.
Which caused our merch to be completely out of stock, and which also caused our app to be at a standstill and not produce any new content.
They explained that time off would help them focus on their app content and new merch, and they ended the video by talking about their new project, a documentary about the Ace family.
The reason why we even filmed the Ace family documentary to begin with is to show you guys what really goes on behind the camera.
That seems to be the end of the drama for now. So what's the big issue? There's two common themes, YouTuber manipulation and the dark side of family vlogging. Both of these topics force us to step back and take a look at what content we're consuming and how we consume it, especially when that content involves children. The reality is, YouTuber manipulation is nothing new. There's a lot of competition on YouTube, and in order to stand out from the crowd, you need to effectively market your videos and encourage your fans to come back for every upload. In fact, YouTube actively encourages their creators to create fan bases rather than audiences. Alex Carlos, YouTube's global head of entertainment, says, "An audience tunes in when they're told to. A fan base chooses when and what to watch. An audience changes the channel when their show is over. A fan base shares, it comments, it curates, it creates." When Disney released Frozen in 2013, many fans made cover videos of the movie's signature song, Let It Go. And Carlos says that buzz helped the movie become successful at the box office. Creators everywhere can make the choice Disney did. Allow fans to pay tribute, and you will see the incredible benefits of their passion. So we can see how having an active fan base, rather than a passive audience, is important for YouTubers to maintain their success. And some creators will go further than others to ensure their fans stay on their side. Remember Austin's tweets after the backlash from the basketball event? That's a classic example of gaslighting.
Gaslighting is a form of manipulation in which you try to make the other person question their sanity, right? And one of the tactics that they use is that they're going to try to make you feel guilty. So what he was doing there is that he's trying to bring up the fact that they've done so much for you, so you need to back up on us about this.
By reminding their young fans how good they've been to them in the past, the Ace family is guilting them out of expressing valid criticism, which feels even worse because Austin, Catherine, and Elle feel like friends. And who wants their friend to be mad at them? As YouTuber Bobby Burns points out, YouTube is a very unique social media platform.
The entertainment that you are watching when you're watching a YouTuber is a person talking to you, or at least that's how it feels. It feels like it's a person that you know, someone that you're kind of friends with, because you do know them, but the them that they allow you to see. And we've seen so many examples of people like Casey Neistat who talk about, hey, this video that I'm showing you isn't exactly my real life. It is a hyper-edited, condensed version of it.
And that's something we need to keep in mind when watching vlogs or lifestyle videos. Most adults are conscious that some videos may be staged or embellished for better shock value, but the problem is, most kids believe what they see because they don't have developed critical thinking skills. And this becomes a huge concern when YouTubers sell things to their audience. According to the American Psychological Association, young children below 7 to 8 years of age clearly lack an understanding of the persuasive intent of television advertising. In other words, kids have a hard time figuring out when someone's trying to sell them something, even if that person is their favorite YouTuber. Instead, kids see someone they consider a friend encouraging them to buy their merch or download their app or buy a ticket to their event in order to be a real fan, and so they do it to keep the friendship. The other key issue the Ace family raises is the dark side of family vlogging, and at the heart of it is privacy concerns and children's autonomy. The obvious angle is how parents open themselves up to being criticized by millions of strangers.
Every aspect of their household or their life or whatever their kids are up to can be under a microscope. If they film it, it can be judged. It's one thing to get hate comments about yourself, but for people to be commenting on your parenting or your kids, that's hard.
But the uglier side of family vlogs revolves around the child's safety. In their August 24th video posted after the robbery, the Ace family spoke about their own privacy concerns.
And people came every single day, like I'm telling you, like every single day it was like a tourist attraction, like people would just come by all day long. We thought that maybe over time, people would know not to go to our place, know that it's not the right thing to do, but it just got worse and worse. Like, it got to a point where we wouldn't even go in our backyards anymore.
Like Elle couldn't even be pushed on the swings anymore.
Yeah.
And Elle, like, she's 2 years old, and she was starting to understand, like, wow, like, this shouldn't be happening. Like, mommy and daddy, why are people at our house all the time?
And they weren't the only parents on the internet who worried about their family's safety. Carly Holden used to upload family vlogs with her kids, but removed all traces of her kids from her channel and her social media.
I didn't exactly fully know the reason, like, why I wanted to take them off, but I was just unsure about it. I felt unsafe with it, and I was just, like, at a really kind of confusing time in my life, and so I didn't want to make any choices that I might regret or that might, like, come back to bite me in the ass later on.
And even though she doesn't have a huge following, she's still worried about her kids' safety.
I know I'm not famous, like, it's really not that big of a deal, but to me it's just like, I could have 50 subscribers and something bad happen.
And it's easy to see why she's concerned. Allison Irons, a former mommy vlogger, deleted all her content from the platform when she used YouTube's analytic tools and discovered that videos of her children have been embedded on pedophile websites and featured on suspect playlists on YouTube itself. Often hundreds of videos long, the playlists collate footage of children wearing nappies, breastfeeding, and in the bath. While the majority of family vlogging content is uploaded innocently, the reality is there's no way to control who views your content, and with YouTube, it's easier than ever for pedophiles to indulge in their fantasies. Carl Hopwood, a member of the UK Council for Child Internet Safety, says, before the internet, someone with a sexual interest in children had to take a lot of risks. They needed to loiter near schools, go to the beach, or park. Now, they can browse huge amounts of content from the privacy of their own homes, and no one knows they've done it. I'm not saying that anyone in the Ace Family fanbase is a predator, or that Austin or Catherine are exposing their children to bad people, but with the Ace Family's huge popularity, it's important to talk about the downside of family content for the audience and the vloggers.
Children are ruling.
And what about the real stars of the show, the kids themselves? When your entire family's livelihood revolves around you performing every day, it's easy to see the kind of pressure the kids would be under. In a recent article on family vlogging, New York Magazine spoke to Allie, a creator who started posting videos on her doll collection when she was 13. A year after she started her channel, she had nearly 100,000 subscribers. Her mother encouraged her to monetize the channel, but as she grew more popular, she became more depressed. As Allie's popularity and profits increased, her mother started pressuring her to work long hours filming and editing. Allie says, I was staying up all night editing videos. I wouldn't be able to wake up in the morning and my mom would be like, oh, you're so lazy. But I was just working. It was never enough. She wanted me to be famous enough and make enough money where I could provide for the entire family. And it's hard when you feel like your parents care more about fame and money than your own well-being. Carol Kopowicz, a psychiatrist and the head of the Child Mind Institute, says, all children want to please their parents. We trust the caretakers in our lives that they're looking out for us. If they're not, it makes us very anxious and uncomfortable. So when it seems like your parents are only concerned with using you for content and income, it doesn't create a positive environment for kids to learn and grow. But what happens when kids start to pull their consent? On January 3rd, Christy Tate posted a blog on the Washington Post about her 9-year-old daughter telling her she didn't want to be on her blog anymore. While Tate's initial impulse is to promise to never write about her again, she decided that she couldn't do that. Promising not to write about her anymore would mean shutting down a vital part of myself, which isn't necessarily good for me or her. She continues, my daughter didn't ask to have a writer for a mother, but that's who I am. Amputating parts of my experience feels as abusive to our relationship as writing about her without any consideration for her feelings and privacy. While I understand her position, we need to put ourselves in her daughter's shoes. She found out about her unintended online presence while Googling her mother, finding pictures of her and essays about her personal memories. It's natural for her to feel exploited and upset at a perceived betrayal of trust. I'm not saying Tate intended to violate her daughter's privacy. She's giving her daughter veto power over any pictures of herself, and Tate will describe the content of future posts before publication. But when looking at family and parenting-related content, we have to consider the child's feelings, both in the present and in the future. While researching for this video, I came across a video YouTuber Drew Gooden did on the Olsen twins, comparing their situation to present-day family vloggers.
I just wonder if maybe we're accidentally going down the same road with some of our famous kids of today. Think of all those family-run YouTube channels out there whose success is 100% dependent on the cuteness of the kids or the silly antics they get into. They're just using their kids as adorable props so that they don't have to get real jobs. Every decision is made by the parents in order to squeeze squeeze out as much money from their kids as possible.
And he's absolutely right. Think about it. The Olsen twins started acting on Full House at 9 months old. That's roughly how old Elle was when the Ace family started their channel. And while there's no scientific data, yet, on the psychology of child stars on YouTube, Mary-Kate and Ashley Olsen can give us some insight on what it's like to be famous for your entire life. In an August 2010 interview with Marie Claire magazine, Mary-Kate spoke about her and her sister's childhood in front of cameras, referring to themselves as little monkey performers. She adds, "I look at old photos of me and I don't feel connected to them at all. I would never wish my upbringing on anyone." And take a look at this LA Times cover story from 2000, profiling them as 13-year-old business moguls. While the whole article is worth a read, here's a snippet about an upcoming promotional tour that stuck out to me. The girls are tired. Mary-Kate has a headache and a sore throat. Ashley is eager to go home and write a school essay that's due the following day. They've complained, without success, that Thorne has scheduled too many satellite feed TV interviews during a promotional trip to New York. 12 is too many, Robert, Ashley says. Okay, he teases. Let's spend a couple of weeks and fly to all these cities to do the interviews. This way, it's 2.5, 3 hours and you're out. You're shopping in Soho. They don't raise the issue again. Any of this sound familiar? When the Olsen twins started acting, and when most of these child YouTubers start appearing in vlogs, they're not at an age where they can make an informed choice.
You can try to compare their story to other child actors who eventually grew up and turned out okay or not so okay, but there's really no one like the Olsen twins. The main thing that always separates them from other child actors is that other child actors presumably at some point made the choice to act. Even if they were 7 or 10 or 15, there came a time where they announced to their parents, guys, I want to act. They didn't know what that would ultimately end up entailing, but they still made the choice to do it because at the time that's what they thought they wanted to do.
And that's the key difference. It's possible that child YouTubers find some kind of enjoyment out of being in front of the camera, and I don't think all these parents are inherently bad people for making family vlogs, but as Drew says, we have to consider the cost. With the Olsen twins, we have the closest example possible of what these kids could go through when they live with fame from the moment they're self-aware. And while one subject doesn't make for a valid scientific study, we can't ignore what the twins have to say about their intense celebrity. Not all family vlogs are bad for the families. There are even some creators who are committed to helping other family vloggers with their channels and with managing their child's privacy. Melissa Hunter runs a family-friendly YouTube channel and co-founded a multi-channel network dedicated to family YouTubers. She and her daughter Gracie collaborate on their videos, and she encourages her not to read comments or get used to their online fame. Melissa says she dictates what, she'll go and pull stuff off the shelves. If there's a priority or if we agreed to film a certain video, I'll be like, hey, we agreed. Remember, we agreed to do this? Well, we have to do this right now. And she'll be like, okay, let's go do it. Comparing their situation to other family vloggers, she says, I don't know how much of this is delusion on the parts of the parents, because I've talked to people about, do you think that somewhere down the road your children are going to hate you for this or feel exploited? I think she has the right idea. If videos are a collaboration between the parent and the child, the channel will be more fulfilling for everyone involved. After researching the issue, I think a lot of it boils down to one question. Can you continue your channel successfully if your children choose to no longer be in videos? If you can continue to make good vlogs or reviews without your children present, it's probably not inherently exploiting your kids. If you'd have to shut the channel down, it could be harmful for your children. I'm not trying to judge any person or family or channel, but it's important to consider the harmful side of family vlogging in order to protect everyone involved.
Wow. Shit's deep. Final thoughts.
Family vlogging is a huge, complex topic, and there aren't a lot of easy answers. The Ace family has definitely been the victim of privacy invasion. However, that doesn't excuse the way they've manipulated their young audience. They should have addressed the allegedly stolen designs. If they didn't steal the designs, why not clear the air? Art theft is a big deal, as I've talked about in a past video. Instead, we get a very vague comment saying someone was mishandling things and caused their merch to be out of stock. They should have addressed the issue with their app sooner, and at least refund their members for the months when they didn't upload any new content. They should have credited their original cameraman and editor for his hard work. They should have been honest about what the shootout really was. They should have told their audience exactly where all their charity basketball game money went. And Austin should have taken responsibility for Catherine's little sister instead of filming her for Snapchat content. Of course, a robbery is traumatic, and they didn't deserve it. But manipulating what happened for more sympathy, and probably more views, isn't good either. I know there's a lot of pressure to remain successful on YouTube, but when you're exploiting a traumatic event to get more views, you have to ask yourself what the true cost is. And ultimately, are you comfortable paying that price with your family and your fan base? What do you think about family vloggers? What do you think is a healthy limit? Let me know in the comments below.
Alright. That was, alright. Alright. Wait, let me try and figure this shit out real quick. Close it. Alright. That was actually very interesting. I didn't realize that 45 minutes have passed by. That was really interesting. It kept me, like, entertained, and it kept me interested. It was just like, holy shit, like, all, whoa. Like, everything that's been saying about the H family, it seemed like it's true. And this woman, she made a lot of good points. And she's very good. I like that. I like that video, and I'm glad I fucking found it, and somebody sent it to me. My hair's messy now, because I just, like, literally, I don't even remember what her name was. Well, what the hell was her screen? So, y'all should definitely subscribe to her. Okay, Spill. So, what are y'all thoughts on all this? Like, what are y'all thoughts? I thought it was very interesting, and it kept me entertained for some reason. Like, that 45 minutes went by fast as hell. So anyway, thoughts? Overall, this video was a 10 for me. Spill, you did a good job. Keep up the good work. I hope people subscribe to Spill, S-P-I-L-L. And that's it. It was, wow, that was really good. That was really together. She did good research. Just everything about that video was just amazing. So anyway, that's that. I feel like I can go write a whole book report now. Or, like, I feel like I could write a whole essay on this video now, and, like, present it to the class, because I am doing interactive media and game design, so, like, one of my media classes, I feel like if I do a project or, like, an essay on this woman, this young lady, it'll be a hit. Thoughts on everybody? Subscribe to her. If you want to subscribe to me, you can. You don't have to, but help me out. Help me pay my student loans and subscribe. They took my tax refund. U.S. Department of Education took it because I went to the University of Toledo, Tri-C, ITT Tech, graduated, South University, dropped out, Cleveland State, dropped out, tried to get re-enrolled back to Cleveland State, but they did not have a degree I wanted, dropped out, back into Tri-C again, withdrawn from my classes because of fucking student loans, financial aid. So anyway, that's that, and hope you guys enjoyed this. It was very entertaining, wasn't it? It was very fucking entertaining, I swear. That was just amazeballs. So anyway, my cat's like, bitch, I'm trying to fucking sleep, ho. Say bye, Butterball. Oh, look how fucking, this picture is beautiful on this phone. It's beautiful. Butterball. Hey, tweets. He's just like biting his shit. Anyway, if you stayed and watched for the whole time, thank you very much for dealing with it. And thank you for watching my crazy. My boobs look really big in this video, but I really don't have big boobs. It's just the fucking bra I'm wearing. So anyway, happy birthday to whoever birthday it is, because somebody watching this video probably has a birthday. Happy birthday to you. I guarantee that somebody that's watching this video, his birthday is today. So happy birthday, thanks for watching, and I am out like a light. Peace.